Nick York, that's on London Stadium. West Ham fans to me, Dave. You can't ask for better than that, really.
Well, I spent the last 6 weeks saying, I said, as long as we're in national break, as long as we're still on people's coattails, we had the option to overtake them, and tonight we have. And that is a fantastic result. I'll be honest, I thought first half, Wolves were very hard to break down, very disciplined. I thought they penned us back. You know, we did well, and I thought we did well going 1-0 at half time. Second half came out. I would have made a sub at half time. I thought, you know, Kante on for Pablo. I thought that might have given us the midfield battle and given us a platform to break on.
The goal before half time, though, I think that was key.
Oh, that was key. Yeah, that was a real. You know, he's had to ramp up his half time team talk there, and you know, all of a sudden he's gone from being 0-0 and looking solid, looking well, to being 1-0 down and chasing it. You know, and then all of a sudden, bang, we're 3-0 up, bang, it's 4-0, and you're looking and you think we've got some goal difference back. I mean, how good's that, to have that goal difference and to start closing the gap a little bit?
Isn't it? It's just the first time in a long time that you can actually look at the table and look at relief.
Yeah.
You know, and that is important. And because there's other teams now that are looking at it and thinking, fuck, we're in it.
Exactly. I mean, you look at it, obviously this weekend, they've all got difficult games. Leeds go to United, Forest home at Villa, Spurs go to Sunderland. None of them are easy, are they? You look at it, you think they could all lose these, you're 3 points up. And then we go, obviously next week we play after everyone else. We're not going to be in any worse situation by the time Palace rolls around. Off the top of my head, I don't know who's playing who next Saturday, Sunday. But, you know, we've got Palace on Monday night. It's going to be a tough game. Palace are a good side. But we can carry this confidence in.
But the belief, even the crowd tonight, you could look at it around. The belief is there. The belief is there. The players believe it. The fans believe it. The manager believes it. You know, we have to just keep on going.
We do. I think the belief came around over 3-0. I think before that, the atmosphere, first up especially, was very flat, very subdued. You know, once we started to pick it up, we played well, bowing at the post. I thought that was a bit of a catalyst for the atmosphere.
Jimmy's one when he scooped it over the keeper and it just went wide.
Oh, yeah.
Adama, there was more goal to it than space. I don't know how he's hit the space.
Yeah, look, he's a great player running. He's got absolutely no end product whatsoever, Adama. I think he's one of them players that we will look back. I think, well, he tried hard and he sort of ran around a lot, but he's not going to give you any highlight real moments, is he? So is that Wolves mathematically relegated now? Are they?
Got to be close.
I mean, I think if not, I think they can go down next weekend.
Yeah.
But you know, I kind of feel a bit sorry for Wolves, but at the same time,
what happens though, Dave?
You know,
once that pressure comes off, they start to play again, and they've got a couple of our rivals still.
Yeah, and you know.
You never know.
They was in good form for tonight, and I think they've taken a few points. Obviously got a draw with Arsenal, dented their title bids.
Beat Liverpool, beat Villa.
Exactly. So they just go show how good a win it is tonight.
Yeah.
And you never know, fingers crossed, they might get a bit nostalgic. They might go and put a bid back in for old minimum Skillman they sold us.
Mate, 4 million. You can have him. 4 million.
I'll take 4 million right now.
40p I'd take, probably.
I mean, he weren't in the squad tonight, and we get that result.
Yeah,
you know, just look, goes to show, doesn't it? You know, that Mavropanos is the most improved player I think I've
seen. Fantastic, isn't he? Fantastic.
He's ironed out that consistency, isn't he? He's just gone like, you know, all of a sudden he's error prone. You know, he's responsible for a goal a game. And Nuno's come in.
They're scoring two.
We got a Minotaur Maldini. He's half man, half beast, half Greek myth, and half cultured Italian centre half, and he's got it all rolled into one.
It's brilliant. It's excellent.
It's amazing. Isn't he? He's just like, and I didn't see this. I've given him God knows donkeys over the last like 2.5 years.
Yeah, so have I, mate. So have I.
Because he's been so inconsistent, and so below par, and now it's like he's found that consistency.
What's that down to? Because I'm going to show you what I think it's down to. I think it's down to Axel Disasi.
I think there's a fair case for that. I think, you know, him and Disasi complement each other. They're not, you know, they're not your Rio Ferdinand, Rolls Royce centre halves, are they? They kick it, edit, get it away from goal, and that's when you're
exactly what we. I mean, you think about the season when we started with Kilman and Aguirre.
Yeah. Been crying out for him, we.
Yeah.
You know, we don't need futsal players. We need players who are going to put their head in where it hurts, and that's what they do.
Yeah.
And fair play to them. You know, like I said, I've given him donkeys when Disasi signed. I didn't think we was getting a good player. I didn't think, you know, I thought, like I said, there was reasons he was doing laps of cob on his own when everyone else had gone home, and all of a sudden it turns out, you know, he's probably better than anything Chelsea have got right now.
Yeah, it's true.
Right now, you look at their centre halves. Yeah, they're not putting up any trees. I bet they're regretting it. I still think it's bad business. We should have got a deal in. We should have got, if they were willing to bomb him out. If he was in there bomb squad, we should have had something to say, you know what,
15 million.
10, 15 million pound at the end of the season if we, we want to take the option. Because now they're going to look at it and they're going to, do you know what, he's a 30, 35 million pound centre half, and we know we ain't got that kind of money.
Yeah.
So we're going to lose him next season.
Listen, I think it was we had to take what we had to take at the end of the day. But Dave, fantastic tonight, and hopefully Palace next Monday. We'll be talking about another win.
Fingers crossed.
Cheers,
It'll be a
mate.
tough one, but a good one.
Cheers, mate. Thank you. Cheers.